Rosina? Wow, I didn't expect to see you here.
Frank, apparently the guest list still has a sense of humor.
You look good.
You look surprisingly responsible.
That's a dangerous compliment.
I know. I almost took it back.
Remember Clara's rooftop party?
The rain came out of nowhere.
And you insisted we could dance through
Through
it.
it.
We were soaked in 30 seconds.
You blame the weather. You blame my dancing.
Yet you stayed.
I always had questionable judgment.
Some things never change.
I am going to show you and teach you step by step exactly how to create highly realistic AI movies with dialogue and lip sync using the same free AI tools I used to create the video you just watched. And no, that video was not made with expensive AI software. In fact, the free AI workflow I am going to introduce you to today is 100 times better than Grok AI for creating long cinematic videos with talking characters. You can use these completely free AI tools to create cinematic videos longer than 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and even up to 1 hour. And we're not talking about random AI clips stitched together. I'm talking about consistent characters, real dialogue, cinematic scenes, and synchronized lip movements that make your AI videos feel like an actual movie. And if you watch this video from the beginning all the way to the end, you are going to learn it all for free. Absolutely zero paid subscriptions. So if you're a beginner creator looking to start making AI movies, storytelling videos, or long-form AI content without spending a fortune, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started.
All right, so everything starts with our prompts here. This is what we are going to use to generate our short AI dialogue script. We also have another prompt that we will use to generate the text-to-image prompts for each of the scenes involving the dialogue. Of course, for consistency's sake, we have our master character prompt that we will use to generate the turnaround sheet. They are in two versions. This first one is for a male character, and the second one is for a female character. I'll copy the first prompt for the story. I'm using ChatGPT for this, but you can use any text AI tool like Claude, Gemini, or Grok. I'll input my prompt into ChatGPT and simply go ahead and click on Send. ChatGPT has now given us our story, which consists entirely of dialogues, as you can see here. Now we need to get our second prompt so that all these dialogues can be generated into scenes to make it look very cinematic. I'll come back to my document, copy my scene prompt, head back to ChatGPT, input it, and hit Send. Now we have our character references for our male lead, Frank, and one for the second character, our female lead. These are the main characters. We also have all the scenes detailed here. Everything has been divided perfectly, giving us a total of 9 scenes. Next, open labs.google and start a new project. Before we start generating our scenes, I always want to establish consistent characters. Since this is a dialogue-heavy video, I need to make sure the characters remain consistent throughout. First, we need to start generating our character. When you look down under All Media, you will see Characters. Because I want the character to look like my brother, I have to upload a picture of him. If you want a character to look like you will need to upload your own image. I'm going to upload 3 images of the person I want to feature in this project. The images I want to feature are now uploaded. As you can see, I uploaded his face, and I'll add all of those along with his side profile. Once that is done, I'll come back to my ChatGPT chat. We have our character reference here, so I'll copy it, come back and input it here. I'll leave it on Nano Banana 2. However, you can also use any of the pre-created character samples provided. Since I already have my specific character prompt, I'll go ahead and hit Send. Nano Banana will now generate the portrait of the character. Our character is done generating. Fortunately, it has given us a full character sheet, so we don't actually need to use the extra generation step. Next, we have to give the character a name. We will name him Frank, just like in our story. We also need to pick a voice, so let's preview a few options. I'll select this voice and add it to the character. You can add any additional description if you want, but since I don't have any, I will simply save this and click Done. Our first character is completely ready. Now let's create the second character, which is the female lead. I don't have personal image consent from anyone for this, so I will use an AI avatar. I'll go ahead and upload my female avatar images. I'll add the first image to the prompt, and then add a second one. You can upload as many references as you want, but I'll stick with 2. I'll head back to ChatGPT to grab the prompt for her, input it here, and hit send. By the way, I will leave all these prompts and resources in the description below, so if you find this tutorial helpful, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. In case the AI doesn't generate a full character spreadsheet automatically, you can create one by selecting Create Full Body, copying the spreadsheet prompt I provided, and inputting it there. Our female avatar character is now done, and it is looking highly standard and professional. Just as I was saying, if you don't get a full turnaround sheet from your ChatGPT prompt, simply click on Create Body. Then use the prompt I left in the description. There is one for a male and one for a female. Copy the appropriate one, come back, input it here, and create the body. Since my generation already provided the full angles, I don't need to do this again. If I had only received a portrait, this is the step I would take to get the side and full body angles. Next, I need to pick a voice for the female character, so I'll go ahead and preview some options. I'll select this voice, add it to the character, and rename her to Rosina. Once that is finished, add her to your character sheet. We now have both of our characters ready, the male and the female. It is time to start generating our story scenes. I will navigate back to All Media. Just so you know, you could go ahead and generate the video directly, but I prefer to generate the image first. You could even use ChatGPT to generate all your initial images, but I will be using Nano Banana. I'll input the first scene prompt here. Even though the prompt includes dialogue, that is fine. Make sure you select the image option, choose to generate only one image, and pick your desired aspect ratio. Most importantly, add both of our characters into the prompt for consistency. Once they are added, hit send. As you can see, our first scene has finished generating. If you don't like the outcome, you can always regenerate it. To ensure total consistency, I recommend generating multiple image options before moving on to animation. Generating images is 100% free, so take your time to get a perfect image before you animate it. Animating costs credits. For instance, 30 seconds of video requires a certain amount of credits, so be absolutely sure of your image before you choose to animate. In this case, I am happy with this particular image. I will go ahead and animate our first scene. First, I'll add this image to the prompt. Then I'll input the exact text prompt used to generate the scene. Select your aspect ratio, ensure ingredient mode is toggled on, and make sure you have selected Omni Flash. Also, double-check that you have selected only one video output, otherwise you will exhaust your credits very quickly. I'll hit send, and this will turn our static scene into a full-blown animated scene with lip-sync dialogue, which is absolutely amazing. Our first animated scene is done. Let's watch it together to check the results.
Rosina? Wow, I didn't expect to see you here.
Frank, apparently the guest list still has a sense of humor.
All right, that looks great. I'll move on and copy the prompt for the second scene. Before I generate it, I want to take a screenshot of the first scene. Using a screenshot as a reference will help the AI maintain a consistent environment and look across both shots. I'll upload the screenshot, add our 2 characters to the prompt again so Omni Flash understands the exact context, and add it to the prompt. Again, I will generate the image first to see which composition looks best. I'll paste the prompt for scene 2 and generate it. The images for the second scene are ready. I have a few good options, but I think I will go with this specific one. I'll add this image to the prompt and use the exact same text prompt to animate it. Toggle the input to video, select only one video output, and hit send. While we are waiting for that to animate, I will go ahead and download our completed first scene.
I always make sure to upscale my downloads for the best quality. The second scene is finished. Let's check it out.
You look good.
You look surprisingly responsible.
That's a dangerous compliment.
I know. I almost took it back.
That result is okay, but I think I prefer a different angle. I'll switch to an image where they're looking directly at each other's faces and repeat the animation process with that one instead. While we wait for the revised scene to process, I'll jump back to my document and copy the prompt for the third scene. I'll return to the Google Flow panel and repeat the exact same process. This is the core workflow you will use to generate the entire script. Let's review the revised second scene.
You look good.
You look surprisingly responsible.
That's a dangerous compliment.
I know. I almost took it back.
This is much better compared to the first attempt. I will go ahead and save this second scene. Now I'll input the prompt for the third scene, but remember, we must toggle it to image first. As I emphasized earlier, always generate the image before you animate it. Generating images is completely free, allowing you to test hundreds of variations to find the perfect shot. Video generations cost credits, and you don't want to waste them on bad angles. You could even generate your base images in tools like ChatGPT or Gemini. Perhaps I will cover that in a future video, but for now we will stick to this workflow. Scene 3 has finished generating its images. I'm reviewing the options, and this one looks much more cheerful, so I'll give it a try. If it doesn't animate well, I can always clear it out and try another. I'll select the image, set the video output to just 1, and generate. I'm not entirely sure if the full dialogue will fit within the standard 10-second limit, but we will test it. If it gets cut off, I will simply regenerate it in parts. I'm going to process the remaining scenes behind the scenes. All right, guys, I am done generating and downloading all the scenes. The final step is to stitch all these video clips together. I'm not going to show the step-by-step editing process in this tutorial because I already have a dedicated video on this channel detailing how to edit using CapCut, so please check that video out if you need guidance on stitching the footage together. With that done, let's take a look at the final cinematic video.
Rosina? Wow. I didn't expect to see you here.
Frank, apparently the guest list still has a sense of humor.
You look good.
You look surprisingly responsible.
That's a dangerous compliment.
I know. I almost took it back.
Remember Clara's rooftop party?
The rain came out of nowhere.
And you insisted we could dance through
Through
it.
it.
We were soaked in 30 seconds.
You blame the weather. You blame my dancing.
You blamed my dancing.
Because you were dancing like a malfunctioning robot.
Yet you stayed.
I always had questionable judgment.
Some things never change. I moved across town, started my own design firm.
I heard. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. And you?
I teach now. Middle school. Loud, chaotic, strangely rewarding.
That sounds exactly like you.
Meaning?
You always knew how to make chaos feel like home.
Frank.
Sorry. Old habits.
No, it's okay.
Funny. We spent so long trying to forget each other.
Maybe we didn't need to forget.
Just learn how to remember without wanting it back.
Exactly.
Come on, everyone. Cake and toast time. They're calling everyone for a birthday toast.
You should go.
Will I see you again?
Maybe.
That's a very Rosina answer.
And that's a very Frank question.
I'm glad we got this moment.
Me too.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Goodbye, Rosina.
Goodbye, Frank.
I'm glad it was you.
Me too. Aww.